Welcome, my friends, and happy solstice. Tonight is Denton CUUPS' first attempt at an online ritual. We hope that you find it meaningful in some way. We miss gathering with our friends in person, at rituals, but for now, this is what we have, and I'm very glad that you decided to join us. Our summer solstice ritual this evening is drawn from the Egyptian texts. So, fully aware of the irony, we present to you Denton CUUPS 2020 Egyptian Summer Solstice, a ritual drawn from the oldest religious observance texts we have, presented in this new manner only possible by 21st century technology. I'm very glad that you decided to join with us this evening, and I hope you enjoy and find our ritual meaningful.
The ancient Egyptians, whose rituals we are basing today's ceremony on, believed all of these cycles in parts of the world existed in the spirit of Ma'at, the goddess of truth and of balance and of the right way of being. Today we attempt to honor the gods of Egypt and the world in which we live with ritual and performance, and to do our part to add a little bit more balance within our own lives and through our lives a greater understanding of our place in the balance of the cosmos and the way of being right in the world. To begin this day of celebration in your honor, we pay tribute to the gods worshipped by the ancient people of the Nile. We build this temple, this representation which is for us the first land, the first hill, the first pyramid, rising out of the primordial sea of Nun. May it be for us a reunion of heaven, earth, and the underworld, which were separated at creation. May it be a barrier against the chaos which threatens the established order of Ma'at, and may it be a good and proper dwelling for the gods, the blessed dead, and the priests who serve them, and all who are gathered here on this holy day.
Ho tap. Dur Neteru a Kemet. Dur Neteru a Deshet. Dur Heteret. Dur Sekhamet. Dur Ma'at. Techer Ma'at. Techer Ma'at. I Hetrum Hesit Neteru. I stand before you as a priestess of this temple, as a prophet in the ways of Ma'at that we are here to honor. O deities of Egypt, O Neteru I Kemet, ascend from the Duat, this our solid earth, to the Tuat, the world of eternal stars, and descend again from the heavens to the earth, and unite them together, the power of those above with those below. O great gods of Egypt, look upon us as we ask, and be glad as we would honor you and ask for your blessings in these new times. Hetrum Hesit Neteru. Grant us your grace, O gods. We are here as the voice of the way of being in balance. We come to you in honor. Attend us, we ask, that you may hear the song of Ma'at. Our greetings to you. Gods of Egypt, we are traveling in uncertain times, availed against foes known and unknown, whom we can fight, and those whom against we have no defenses. I, your priest, am here to ask you for your blessings as I walk the path that you have prepared for me. Blessed be those who know you. All who behold you are blessed. I have not ignored your plan of Ma'at. Grace us with your countenance. Let us praise it as to proclaim your power, so that we and our prosperity might know your might. May your Ba swoop from the Duat this day and every day and fill this place, so that we may learn to be in the way of the gods and in the way of Ma'at.
Blessed be the void that births all life. Blessed is the goddess Nut, who births the stars in the sky, and the Nile that gives us life. Blessed is Asir, who rules the next world, Lord of the Tuat. Great Asir, foremost of the Westerners. Hail to thee, gods of all Egypt, all the gods of both kingdoms. Be praised. Come in peace, O glorious Neteru. Grant us another day of knowing the joy of life with your blessing, unworthy though we all may be. Come, I beseech you in the name of Egypt. O gods, grant us justice. O gods, grant us healing. O gods, grant us justice. O gods, grant us healing. O gods, grant us the peace of knowing we are doing the right work at the right time in this place. O gods, grant us healing. O gods, grant us justice. O gods, grant us the peace of knowing we are doing the right work at the right time in this place. Ma'at, Het Heret, Sekhmet. Grant us your grace, O gods.
This bread is for you, O gods of Egypt. May you be nourished by this gift, and may you in turn nourish your people. This beer is for you, O gods of Egypt. May you be refreshed by this gift. We present that which flows from you, that your heart shall continue to beat, for it is with you that all comes forth at the sound of your voice. In the Egypt that was, Kemet, the black land, that fertile, narrow band where life could flourish, that sacred place. It stood between the water, the blessed river Nile, that giver of all life, and the desert. And each year at the longest day, the season of inundation, the Nile rose with the blood of Asur, most revered Osiris, that red silt that made the land fertile, and with the tears of Ozet, Isis, for her husband that was slain. And from this annual flood, new life would come. Here, now, far from the land of Kemet, far from the old temples of the old gods, we, too, stand, balanced between the desert to our west and the wetlands to our east. We stand balanced upon the longest day as we wait for the sun to wane and the coolness to return and for life once more to cycle through the great journey of stars. In the Kemet that was, the Nile ran, as it does now, from south to north, dividing east, the land of the living, from west, the land of the dead. However, in the Duat, the realm of the gods, the celestial Nile ran from west to east, so that each day the great boat of Ra could once more rise on the new day. We set our temple to the gods of Egypt here in the world that is, the realm where the rivers run from north to south, where we are. But we ask your blessings in this year of transformations. We take what we have made and move it with words and intent, with reverence and your blessings, to move the land of the Tuat to the land of the Duat, where all magic is possible.
We open the gate of the cataracts, the beginning of rivers, and say to those who would become to destroy, I shall not permit you to do so. O thou who comes to push aside and do wrong, I shall not permit you to do so. Instead, I say to you, protect those within. Me, look at me. I am the protector. You are not permitted to destroy.
We open the gate of the sunrise and say to those who would come in anger and rage, I shall not permit you to do so. O thou who comes not in love, I shall not permit you to do so. You cannot pass. I myself sit upon the hill and watch over those within. I am the guardian, and you are repelled.
We open the gate of the delta, the place where the river meets the great green sea, and say to those who would come to hinder, I shall not permit you to do so. O you who comes to choke the truth, I shall not permit you to do so. I have set aflame the desert and illuminated the path. Me, look at me. I am the gatekeeper. The path is closed.
We open the gate of resting and say to those who would come in deceit, with steps turned backward, I shall not permit you to do so. O you who comes with hidden faces, I shall not permit you to do so. I stand behind those gathered and repel all who would cause chaos. I am the warder. You are not permitted to enter here.
We open the gate of sky and of the earth, and say to those who come in love and friendship, I welcome you. You who have come to honor the gods of Egypt, the gods of this temple, draw near and listen as we invoke the sacred magic of this place. We are here on the land, on this sacred earth that we ourselves have consecrated. O great gods of Egypt, grant us, we ask, safe passage from here to the realm of magic. Great Amun-Ra, who hears all prayers, who travels the Duat each night, we beseech you, O great Lord of both lands of Egypt, grant us safe passage. Open the way that we might walk it.
We are here in this temple that we ourselves have made. For thee, in thy presence, O great gods of Egypt, grant us, we ask, protection on our journey, that we may find our way to the place where magic is possible. Het, Lady of Happiness, Sekhmet, Goddess of Healing, deities of knowing both, grant us your protection. Open the way that we might know it.
We are gathered here together in this place that we have made sacred to thee, O great gods. Grant us, we ask, the knowledge to begin our journey into becoming, to learn to go forth by day and night, and do so in justice and in balance. Hethret, goddess who is the foundation of sovereignty. Sekhmet, goddess of just battle, open the way that we might learn it. Open the way that we might learn it.
We are moving through the land of the Tuat. We take the boat of coming forth by day and journey towards the source of growth. I am moving the west to the north.
We are moving through the land of the right life. We take the slow journey toward the land of all beginnings. I am moving the north to the east.
We are moving through the land of knowing. We take the path of beginnings and journey toward the realm of the great green ocean. I am moving the east to the south.
We are moving to the land of all beginnings. We take the swift course towards the land of rebirth. I am moving the south to the west. We are moving. Our boat moves through the rushes of night on the river of stars. Our boat moves safely along the river of stars, and we have come to where we should be. We are here.
Our boat moves safely along the river of stars, and we have come to where we should be. Our boat has arrived in safety, bringing us all to the place where we are meant to be. Here, now. we are here.
I am a child of earth and sky. I am a child of the life-giving river and the great green sea. I am a child in search of Ma'at, a child in search of balance between seeking joy and seeking wisdom, between seeking strength and seeking wellness. I would do what is right. I would stand in defiance of those who would do wrong. Yet, I am only a child of the mortal realm. I am only one small voice of the people of the Black Land and the Red Land, and all the lands between them. I would do what is right, but I am so very weary. I would do what is right, but my world is plagued by illness. I am a child of the Tuat, great Neteru, and I beseech thee, Lady of Healing and Lady of War, Lady of Life and Lady of Happiness, how may I do what must be done to live in the way of Ma'at? Bless me, I ask, and all those who would stand with me. We come before you with offerings. We come before you with battered hearts, shaky hands, and with so very little voice left. Yet I am here, and I would do what is right.
I am Hetheret, Hathor, goddess of happiness, goddess of foundations, and from whom sovereignty comes. You are here, and you are welcome to the Duat, the realm of Osiris, a mirror of the world that is. With the horrors and imperfections wiped clean, where the sick are well and the maimed are whole, the lost found, the oppressed given freedom, the burdened given peace. Plants, animals, people, even the land and water, the black fertile lands of Kemet, the nourishing water of the Nile, the red land of Deset, and the great green blue of the oceans. All is whole, and as it should be. Welcome. I am she who gives forth the blessings of the Neteru. I am she who provides the water for washings of hands and of souls, who provides bread and drink to feed the hungry mouths and hearts of all. I am the comfort of a cool balm to the heat of fever and the ache of the pain. I am she who is the comfort of a place to belong to. I am she who forestalls grief and banishes illness. I knock upon the gates of the Duat and say, it is I, Heret, Lady of Joy, and this soul is worthy of peace. I am the Lady of Blessings and Joy. I am the Lady of Healing and Happiness. And you deserve it all. Now go in wellness, go in health, go now in happiness, go now and be well, for there is yet work to be done and joy to be found. Go now in health and be well upon the land.
Welcome to those who come with no lies upon their tongues. Welcome those who come in search of righteous anger and the flame of fighting for justice.
Welcome to the land of my parents, the land of stars and starlit seas, the land of going forth by day and by night. I am the lady of the twilight, between dark and light, between war and healing, between vengeance and justice. I stand as she who fills the waters with blood to protect the innocent. I am Sekhmet, daughter of Ra. Mine is the heart of carnelian, blood red and strong, twisted roots grown strong, and flowers grown anew. I am she who is the consuming fire of remaking, of remitting the wrongs done to those who do not deserve ridicule, do not deserve pain, do not deserve violence. I knock upon the doors of the dead, the doors of the Duat, and say, I am here. I will do the right thing in the eyes of the gods, even when the armies of men stand against me. I give you the blessings in the eye of Ra, the blessings of steadfastness and honor, the blessings of a heart of carnelian, blood red, with the strength of tangled roots, grown strong and flowers grown anew after the rain. For no fight is forever, no night, no day, nor year, nor eon. The way of the Ma'at is ever flowing. There are yet things worth fighting for. Go now and be strong. Go now to the land of the Tuat, for this place is not for you yet. Go now and do rightly.
I am a child of the black lands, and the red lands, and all lands in between. I am a child of the sky and the earth, the life-giving river, and the great green sea. And I am weary and frightened yet. But I will go to the land of the living yet, and with your blessings, I will do all I can to live in Ma'at, and encourage others to do the same.
It is the height of summer, the light of the year, when the life-giving rays of the sun ripen the grain and make possible the harvest that must feed us all for the coming winter. But so many days and nights must pass before the crops are ready, and many perils which may yet befall us, which may endanger the crops we have sown, the crops of our lives as well as our fields. We know the storms and pestilence can take many forms. May we be worthy of the blessings of the old gods of Egypt in this new land of ours. May we stand between the desert and the growing fields and maintain the balance of good in our world and bring healing to our communities, near and far. May we bring justice to our world, that the innocent may prosper and those who break the sacred law of Ma'at be brought low. May we bring honor to the gods and to the ways of Ma'at in our lives. Our boat moves safely along the river of stars, and we are going to where we should be.
Our boat moves through the rushes of night on the river of stars. We are moving.
We are moving.
We are moving through the land of knowing. I am the west. I am going back to south. We are moving.
We are moving through the land of knowing. I am in the south, and I am going back to the east. We are moving.
We are moving to the land of becoming. I am in the south and going back to the west. We are moving.
We are moving through the land of the Tuat. I am in the land of the west, and I am going back to the north. We are moving. Our boat moves through the rushes of night on the river of stars. We are moving.
We are moving. We close the door. We set the seal. We have left with your great faces behind us. Seb Achet Neteru Am Techer Uk Ha Aften En Tuten Sechna. May the gods walk with you in all the places you face peril. Thank you all for attending Denton CUUPS' first virtual summer solstice ritual. Again, I do hope that you found it meaningful or at least fun. Feel free to stay a bit in our online chat afterwards for some virtual fellowship, and we can't even share coffee together today, but have a beer or water or drink of your choice with us as we bid all of you a very happy, healthy summer solstice. Blessed be.
That's fine. Go ahead and walk off camera.
We'll just